Alright, as I've interrupted this running man, let's go advance the story, shall we? The trading company. Oh, this is main story. It's still not voiced? Oh well. So this is the building Meseldam Trading Company owns. More accurately, that Almada owns. And it's right down the street from one of Huey's hotels, huh? That's very brazen of them. Do you think they're purposely trying to provoke Huey? That's definitely half of it. The other being a show of confidence. Doesn't seem like many folks come in and out of here. If I had to wager, they keep skeleton crew here, and their main forces hold up elsewhere. So this is their FOB. I could see the tactical advantage of that. They're what now? Sometimes she could be so hard to follow. Something about this place rubs me the wrong way, but busting in there ain't really an option. We'll focus on other parts of town for now. The MCC slid up on Van like he wanted a sniff of his neck. It's so true.
Oh, maybe he's got some keen senses on him after all.
We were warned that he may pose a threat. Remain vigilant.
Who are they? I don't recognize them. So I think that means they're new. That about does it. Might be time to go investigate that stall at the docks. Visiting the docks will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. There wasn't any bonding events or anything, were there? I didn't get any. No, there's not. Oh, you can give presents, oh.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
I appreciate it.
Please, I'm pretty sure they're new. I think. "4:30 p.m. Will we have voice acting? Of course not. Look at all these boats. Judging by their makes, I imagine this is a privately owned pier. Do you think we'll find the stall here? Probably. There's a big old wharf on the east side of town. Rather than hang out there, shady folks tend to end up in places like this. Sometimes you'll even find folks heading black market goods sourced straight from the Navy. What kind of trading is... Not strangers. Not strangers. I got distracted. Anyway, that kind of trading is possible here. I wonder if Huey has less oversight here as well. Maybe that means we'll find what we're looking for. Only one way to find out. I've got a hunch where the stall might be. Should go straight there. Sun's gonna go down soon. Hey, I'm sure those guys with the helmets on their head, I'm sure those aren't going to be an issue whatsoever. Those are definitely not enemies. Come on down, I got great stuff for great prices. What about you, my fine, hardworking friend? This pristine orbital radio comes straight from the Navy. It's a real bargain. Maybe people would actually buy your junk if it didn't break after a couple of weeks. Hey now, sure, some of my customers have been unlucky, but it's not like all my wares go bad. What a sales pitch. And come on, just look at this thing. It's brand spanking new. Forget it already. Besides, the wife will have a conniption if I come home with your crap in hand. That was a word. At least take a look at all these rare items. Don't mind if I do. Oh, finally a man with a discerning eye. What can I do for you today? So happens I've been browsing the stalls all over town, but they're just selling the same old stuff you'd find anywhere. I was hoping to find something a bit more special, if you know what I mean. And you've come to the right place, my friend. These wares are the rarest of rare. You won't find variety like this anywhere else. So, what items are you interested in? Do you have anything that looks like this? Isn't that... This must be it. I think so too. You wouldn't happen to have one on hand, would you? Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with whatever that is. Yeah, sure you're not. Really? I'd heard a rumor there's one at a stall around here. Well, about that. If you know anything at all, please tell us. But miss, I have a connection to that item. It's precious to me. If you have any information at all, I'll make sure that you're duly rewarded. Won't you please help us? She's really knocked him off guard. No kidding. Wasn't expecting her to bust out the puppy dog eyes, but whatever works, I guess. After hearing her cry for help, we couldn't leave her out to dry. We're doing all we can to help get back what's rightfully hers. Well, the little one here, hell, even the little one here even flew in from the Central East to help investigate. Huh? That's right, Ursha teaches us to never ignore someone in need. I don't know about you, but I'd feel like a real asshole if I sat by and did nothing, knowing these kids are doing all they can. So what do you say, want to do a good deed in the name of the Heavenly Mother? There he goes again. Sheesh, talk about laying it on thick. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. So I had an item that looked just like that picture until just recently. I think, the thing is, if I were you, I'd give up. But why? I must have sold it to someone else, right? Just point us in their direction, and we can handle them ourselves. If only it's that simple. You guys ever heard of the Mizzledom Trading Company? Afraid not. I take it they're from the port city up north? Yeah, but if you ever meet someone saying they work for that company, haul ass in the opposite direction. A couple of weeks or so ago, a source of mine gave me the thing you're looking for and asked me to sell it off. Okay, so somehow it caught the eye of some nasty folks who claimed to work for that company. Before I knew it, not only did they come after that device, but they made off with all my best stuff without paying a single mira. Tried to stop them, but they just beat the ever-loving crap out of me. The wounds still haven't fully healed. That's awful. Can't believe them. Guessing you can't take this case to the cops or the guild given the kinds of stuff you sell here either. Yeah, you could. You wouldn't out of consideration of your source, am I right? You're a sharp one. Said to sell it off quickly for cheap and never speak a word of it ever again. But honest to Adios, that's all I know. There's clearly more than meets the eye. Well, I'll have to leave it here for today. Huh? Who didn't invite who? Oh, well, we needed a fight. It's been quite a while. And gotta teach kids how to lie when they're young. Okay, it's them. If you value your lives, run. You're letting him go, then. That means we're the ones they want. I was wondering how long it'd be till those employees came to greet us. Is this the fixer poking around our business, eh? Didn't hear he had some sweet arm candy with him, though, the lucky asshole. Ignoring the runt, I wouldn't mind taking Blondie for a spin, if you know what I mean. The runt? Can I hurt them? Yes you can. Do what you want, nothing too extreme, though. Understood. I'm not sure about this. He has a gun! Got some fire in those eyes, shorty. I've got a lot of steam to let off thanks to those local bastards. You're just the punching bag I've been looking for. 5 hostiles confirmed. Commencing dismemberment. Holy crap. Dismemberment is the definition of extreme. I mean, they'd be alive. It's fine. Oh, right. She still has no CP. Well, this might be a little bit difficult. Just a slight bit of inconvenience.
Blaze. I won't lose.
EP absorb, back attack mouse. Let's do...
Just try and take me.
I don't think mute's gonna do much, is it?
What's the matter? Scared?
I'll get them all at once.
That works.
Initializing drive.
You almost hit him.
A chance. Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them. Do your worst, loser. Stay fast. Take this.
Oh, I forgot. That moved her out of range. Whoops.
Deploying shield.
Yeah, I froze them. That worked.
No, you don't. Perfect chance.
Alright,
This is
so...
your chance for a shard boost.
Yeah, I still have dope CP.
I'll smash you.
Well...
I'll round them up.
Let's do this.
Keep it up. It's working. Blaze. I'll get them all at once.
You make me sick.
That works.
Activating drive.
Got a whole slew
Use
of
a
them.
sharp boost to get the upper hand. Blaze, protect us.
Hit him fast, Barry.
I will say, arts seem decent in this game, which is a nice change of pace, I guess.
This is it.
Perfect chance.
Energy output at maximum.
Alright, you still can't do much.
Activating skill.
There we go.
Son of a.
There you go. That took him out.
I'll get them all at once. I'll get them all at once. I'll get them all at once. Time to go all out.
These guys are kind of jobbers, aren't they?
Got a whole slew of them.
So if I kill that one, though, the issue is I don't want to actually kill that one.
Activating skill.
So let's do that.
Deploying shield.
Actually, never mind. I guess... Yeah, it didn't matter. Never mind. Whoops. I should have just killed him after all. Oh well.
You won't get away with
He
it.
ended up moving out of range anyway.
Energy output at maximum.
You have impede.
Activating
Impede.
skill.
Have some more.
There we go. It worked. And that is why you always put impede on your characters.
All you on, yes.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a nice day. That was a lot easier than the crab thing.
Goes.
That was a hell of a lot easier than the crab thing. The hell? Even the chicks are strong. Can't afford to lose now. Quick, grab the blonde one and as a hostage. Yeah, good luck with
Are
that.
you losers for real? You get whipped and you still won't get the hell out of my town?
Huh?
Hey, it's him. Ah, shit.
We got voice acting! Hey, it's not Randy. It's new Randy.
From the Eastern Quarter.
That's our boy. Go get him.
That must be him. It's Aaron.
Right on cue.
Come on. We gotta go.
Seriously? Like I'd let you run away now.
I'm just gonna call him not Randy for this entire playthrough.
Say, Huang! Got
I'll
it!
know his name, but
I've been waiting for this.
hey, you're Akihiko. It's like, he has a name. Yeah, I know. But let's be honest, everybody's gonna call him not Randy anyway.
Look at him go! Doing us proud, one butt kicking at a time.
He got them in one fell swoop.
Do we call him not Randy, or do we call him new Randy? That's the
A
question.
fast swoop, too.
Guess the stories didn't quite do him justice.
I take it you're the guy Sao hired? I'd love to give you a proper Longport welcome, but, well.
Watch out!
Why are you fighting
Let
us?
me guess. Jaeger brat? Not bad, small fry. But my beef is with the old fart behind you.
Come on, man. I'm only 24. You really that bent out of shape about outsiders butting in?
Ding ding! We have a winner. If Heiyue's gonna let things go to shit, then it's up to us to handle things around here. And if I can't trust Heiyue, then I sure as hell can't trust their dog either.
I'll take you on.
A one-on-one?
Try
Oh,
not to
great.
disappoint me.
I love this for myself. This is great.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Here goes.
Use a sharp
This'll
boost to
hurt.
get the upper hand. Use a strong.
Take that. Bring it on.
Use a sharp boost.
Yeah, let's get his damage down. That'd be great.
A chance.
Alright, this could be going better. I mean, I guess it could also be going worse.
Activating drive.
A chance.
Activating drive.
Stubborn bastard.
Okay. Sure.
Whoa, what a show! Aaron's strong, but that guy in blue's no pushover. Keep it up!
I was just building up my buffs, but it's
That
fine.
guy's a beast!
Aaron, isn't that enough already?
No way I'm gonna give up now! Not until this dude is begging at my feet for mercy!
Who's going to win? It's hard to say. They're evenly matched.
Not too shabby. But it's about time I wrap this up.
Okay.
That's quite enough.
Oh. Hi.
Of course, it had to be you.
Do you feel like being a party member now? I need a fourth.
Where did she come from? It's that bracer from before.
It was we'll call him Kitty Husband 149.
Is that Beauty's blade?
Yeah, the famous A-rank bracer.
Yippee.
But what's she doing here? You gotta be kidding me. Holy crap.
I'll have to ask you all to refrain from fighting in public spaces. Do I make myself clear?
Don't let that pretty face fool you. She mopped the floor with a bunch of us back home.
I don't care. I ain't gonna let some lady talk down to me.
You haven't seen the last of us!
Didn't think I'd be running into a celeb today. Look here, do what you want with Pops over there. But those punks are our problem. Doubt the guild wants to stick their nose in Heiyue's business, am I right?
So he's calling him Pops when he's 24? How old is this dude? Is he like... I feel like he's at least 20.
Normally, yes. But so long as you're ordinary citizens, it is our duty as bracers to ensure your safety. Though judging by your swordsmanship earlier, I don't imagine you'll be needing our protection.
Glad to hear it. Keep the guild out of our way, and we won't have any problems. Same goes for you guys. Go dance in the Liu family's palm for a while, see the sights, and then get the hell out of my town.
Well, bye voice acting. It was nice knowing you. That kid's even more of a handful than I was expecting. Hello, Pot. I'm Kettle. Okay, so there's no way... I don't see your name on the town, Red Guy. That's what I'm saying. Not even 20? I can never guess character ages in this game. I can't. The way you broke up that fight was amazing. Sorry we ended up causing you trouble. Don't worry, it's all part of the job. As is making sure everyday people aren't dragged into dangerous situations. Oh. I hear you alright. Anyway, since we're here, why don't we go grab, grab a bite? Yeah, let's... Why not? I don't know how old she is, either. Because she acts like she's known Van, like, her whole life, which would make her, like, at least in her mid-20s. But, I'm guessing because she's, like, the youngest A-rank bracer or something, she'll somehow be, like, 17 or something. What a view. With a skyline like this, it's no wonder people call this the Dazzling City. Definitely one of the place's best features. No disagreement here. Please enjoy your meal. Because she's the one we saw in the Reverie Corridor. So, I don't know if it mentioned her age in that, though. Well, ain't you the VIP? Not every day the head chef comes out to greet a guest themselves. I suppose. A while back, I helped this restaurant out of some trouble, so they've been treating me like royalty ever since. It's been surprisingly convenient to come here since the establishment distances itself from Yui. Don't feel too bad, App. Okay, he's 19. I was very close. I can't imagine anybody 19 calling somebody in their mid-20s. I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. I was just joking, but you really are Miss Popular. It's not every business, and so not every business in Langport aligns itself with Huey then. Correct. There are many other companies investing in the city, after all. People don't often use this restaurant as neutral ground to discuss business. Interestingly, the Eastern food served here is more akin to long-lasting cuisine than that of Langport. Eastern is a rather broad term, I suppose. So, let's shelve the table talk for now. We won't want the food getting cold, especially not a meal as lovely as this. Time to dig in. App took calling him Pops personally? I did. I feel attacked. Really is delicious, ain't it? Wouldn't shock me if the chef here was under the best in the biz in Long Eye. Guess we should be thankful the famous beauties for hookup. Yeah, we gotta thank her for the hookup, I agree. You could stop at any time, thank you. Besides, I'm sure your client would be more than happy to prepare any reservation if you only asked. Perhaps a fine meal at the Kowloon Hotel's restaurant would do. You know, this game puts a lot of words out there that I don't know how to pronounce, and it's kind of rude. It hits too close. A little bit. I know us already, huh? Doesn't quite sit well with me that you have connections like this. Given the fact they've never come to us, you are the right man for the job. Expectations ain't that high, really. We're just holding down the fort until Cal gets back. I assumed as much, though I'm not sure the white orchid dragon will be quite as successful securing the help he's after. While that person hasn't left it behind entirely, they seem hesitant to continue the family business. You know her? I'd ask the same of you. This person they keep mentioning must be well connected. Fairy's just living her best life over there. Aren't you going to finish your food, Agnes? Of course. Just wanted to say that I'm glad you're here, Elaine. Not just because you saved us earlier, but for the peace of Langport in general. I don't think we were saved from anything. I appreciate the thought, but don't set your expectations too high. Government tactically given Huey complete freedom to run the city as they please. Even I can step in when the guild's code allows, but at the end of the day, the people of the Eastern Quarter are loyal to Huey. Our branch here in Langport serves as an implied deterrent, nothing more. I see. Calvard's favorite bracer made her way out regardless. So, it's about Almada, yeah? Exactly. Ordinarily, the guild only intervenes when civilian well-being is directly threatened. I mean, there was this one time they were overthrowing the government of Liberal, and we intervened in that too, but that's besides the point. There are cases where we can act preemptively, but people know where our line is and how to avoid crossing it. I've heard the warriors of my corps talk about that before. Conflicted as I am about a girl your age saying that, I'll put it aside for now. It was all was usual until a few years ago when a new organization demonstrated a total disregard for that line. I'm sure you can guess who by now. Yeah, Almada. Until recently, Huey was the undisputed leader of Calvert's criminal underbelly. Okay, Almada was just one of many mid-sized non-Eastern mafias. However, things began to change 8 years ago when their former leader, Enrique, made a critical mistake. Imagine you've heard all this in far greater detail from some of your friends, though. In bits and pieces. It's hearsay anyway. Okay, Almada's underboss at the time took it upon himself to purge Enrique, seize control of the organization. His name is Gerard Dantes? I probably butchered that. Whenever they say it in, like, voice, I'll know how to say it. So that's what happened. Only ever heard his name, but the guy's got to be pretty crazy, right? Certain proving himself capable, Almada's standing has skyrocketed in the years since he took control. His charisma is enough to bring even the most hardened criminal into his fold. And for as exceptionally strong as his sword arm is, it's his relentless devotion to his cause that's truly terrifying. Hold up, have you met the guy or something? I have. He didn't identify himself, and I couldn't quite see him because of his active camouflage. Oh, so that's the person we saw. Okay, so that's the Reverie door, I think. I think that's what she's talking about, is the Reverie door. Interesting, so that's who it is. But I have no doubts that was him. If only I'd been able to apprehend him then, I could have prevented all of that Almada's done since. But I was utterly powerless against him. Even just thinking of that night sends a chill down my spine. For real? I wish I was exaggerating. The guild and the police have been looking into Almada. I suspect Huey, the CID, and other organizations are likely doing the same. Every attempt to probe Almada with undercover agents didn't have failed, or many bracers and police officers have lost their lives. That's not good. What we do know is that Melchior, the member you met, is not Almada's only executive. It's highly likely some are here in Langport as we speak. Yeah, that weird guy. I know Van can handle himself, and I can very, very reluctantly accept that you probably can too, Fury. But you are where I draw the line, Agnes. Dangerous hardly begins to describe the situation here. Tell me, why is a student of one of the country's most prestigious schools using her precious free time working for a fixer? Because Ren told her to. Hope that sums it up for you. I'm sorry, all I can say is I have my reasons. My whole life I've been shackled by circumstances out of my control, and forced to give up on many things as a result. However, in meeting Van and Fieri, and working together, feels like my eyes have opened to a whole new world. Agnes is secretly OP, it's fine. She's the healer, so we need her. The more I see, the more I begin to understand that it is, what it is I really want out of my life. As well the kind of person I aspire to be. While that wasn't my initial reason for working with Van, it's the main reason I'm still helping him. Wow. Yeah. I'm still not convinced this is in your best interests, but it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this. Alright, I'll leave you to your work for now. Okay. Please be extremely careful. That goes for you too, Fairy. Of course. You can count on me. Make sure you take the scary lady's words to heart now. Would you like to take this outside? Please spare me. My apologies for the delay. Here's your... Why does the game do this to me? Sanbuzan? Words are hard. And this game likes to throw lots of hard words at me. What a vibrant yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a custard with quite this shape and color before. Look at it wobble around. What a strange texture. It's the perfect level of sweetness. A dessert so slick it'll slip and slide against the plate, your chopsticks, and even the inside of your mouth. The unique mouthfeel, okay, that's a word, paired with its gentle and subtle flavors is sublime, revolutionary even. In fact, it's a bigger game changer than the democratic revolution. Well, he's off. I know, right? I've been meaning to ask. Has he always been like this? He never did this when we were kids. Okay, so she has to be like the same age as him, right? Has to be. Mouthfeel is used a lot in autism circles. Is it? I had to reread it several times because I thought I was reading it wrong. I was like, nope, that's what it says. Finishing their meal and partying with Elaine, they return to the Eastern Quarter by bus. The game just does not want to give us a fourth party member, does it? We're just gonna have 3 party members the whole game, I'm convinced. Until not Randy joins. It's still early, but feeling tired from their first day at work, the group chose to return to the hotel. Okay, that's a nice outfit. It reminds me of Yukari's outfit from Persona 3. Not a problem. Oh, be there in a sec. I'm sure that's a good sign.
A flush. Looks like I win this one.
Well, you know something big's going down. We got voice acting. Never mind. False alarm. I was feeling lucky tonight, too.
You might have had a shot if you hadn't gone all in at the end there. A win's a win, though. You're paying double for your info this time.
Okay, well, we have half voice acting. Whatever. Your booze fund was looking pretty dry anyway. Yes, welcome back, Julie. And now it's fully gone. I'm glad they paid for those 2 lines. That's great. I heard Elaine's in town. Alright, forgot you know her. Yeah, just got here this evening. What's with the creepy laugh? It's been ain't it tough being so popular? Everywhere you turn, there's another girl vying for your attention. You have too much to drink, bud? Like you have any right to talk when we all know your old pal is. Nope, we're done talking about this.
Talking about what?
Hey, it's back!
It's guy stuff. Way too dirty for the likes of you. Now shoo.
Why? So they voiced the 2 lines, then they don't voice the rest, and now they voiced it. I don't understand.
Why are men like this?
I'm so confused.
Asshole!
Is the voice acting gonna come out again? Yep, it's... God damn it. Anyway, what I've got for you is way heavier than the stuff you're working on this afternoon. Doubt Blondie and the kids are ready for it, to be honest. Why do you think I came alone? Pair of jokers. Recently, a pair of cheating pros have been going around making a mess of Langport's gambling scene. Normally, it'd be my job to do something about them, but there are rumors that A is backing them. Be a huge help if you investigate them in my stead. If things go well, I'll deduct your info fee in addition to giving you a reward. Talk to Poison in the streets. Okay. It's here, and then it's gone, and then it's here, and then it's gone. All without any rhyme or reason. Yup. Con artist working with A, huh? Yeah, that's a mess, alright. Well, see you around. You're going alone? That's the plan. You know, I know you're tough and all, but wandering around this town late at night bare lonesome ain't the brightest idea. Now, don't bite my head off. Why not ask Elaine to come along? Like I got any right to do that. I can handle this myself. I got the best nose in the biz, you know? Don't work that sniffer too hard, you hear? Hey. We got a main request. Sweet. Oh, but we got another... Okay, it says 1 PSG, so does that mean just the main quest, I guess? I guess it means that it's just the main quest, I think. Maybe? Maybe.
Alrighty.
Sounds like you and Jack are a pretty close match. Seeing you two face off again really took me back. Anyway, if you need a drink, I'll be happy to fill you up. Or fill your cup, rather. Okay, so this time I was supposed to press square, but the other times I wasn't supposed to press square. Back on the clock, eh? You certainly are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this request came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you'd like, I can help you along, since I know a little of the cheating duo. I believe their names were Samson and Richie. I hadn't seen them around these parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. Earwigs are starting to show up often, and I have to keep them well. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Haley to a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They beat her? Wow, these guys must have been pros. I'm not so sure. Had she been serious from the start, things would have ended very differently. However, those swindlers pretended to be rookies when they approached her. Okay. A loss is a loss, though. She blames herself for underestimating their abilities. So they pulled one over, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that, did you? You're, well researched. The person in question is, very much ashamed about this. And so is she, for that matter. She's, really beating herself up over this. I get why. Her pride's been wounded. Anyhow, Samson and Richie showed their true colors after the match. So I recall the two of them ran around yelling, we kicked her ass, and I bet Jack's too scared to take us on. I heard they've been repeating that ad nauseum in the other gambling joints around Langport. It's about all I know on my end. I don't have anything on A, sorry to say. Don't be sorry, you've already been a huge help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and Hale's reputation's on the line, so I'll get this settled on the double. I appreciate that. Best of luck. Thanks. I need to find the people who are in the know about Laneport's underground scene and question them. I guess I can check out Dr. Lankai's place first since it's nearby. Oh, there is a side quest. Now it's available.
Can we talk?
I overheard your conversation, so you know that I lost then? Well, yeah. This is so humiliating. I'm Jack's partner, so I can't lose face like this. I swear I'll get them next time. I won't go down without a fight. I know you'll kick their asses into next week. You've got this. Thanks. Okay, so though I know I may not get the chance. Earlier Jack said, I'm gonna take off soon so I can drink the night away. But I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, right? Since A's evolved, you gotta understand where he's coming from. Sure, but he doesn't have to be such a worrywart. He should know I can take care of myself. But fine, I won't be selfish. Sorry for getting you wrapped up in my mess. Don't apologize, you didn't do nothing. Okay, so I guess it is one quest? I don't know. They must die? They must die. Yeah, I don't see any other. So it must just be this. I think. Probably. Yeah, it doesn't show there's anything else. So it has to just be this. I think. Still not entirely confident. Hi.
Let me ask you something.
You wish to know about Samson and Richie? I've been hearing those names a lot as of late. Didn't you have a match with them recently, Shinley? Yeah, I dabble in gambling every now and then. They challenged me to a match and I couldn't very well say no. How'd it go? Not great. I heard about their match against Hale beforehand. I thought they must have used some underhanded methods to beat her. But I was wrong. They were the real deal. As far as I could tell, they were both just as good as Hale. That's impressive. Well, there goes my plan to take them on by myself. Chances are you'd get demolished. If you think you can go rough with them, forget it. They've always got bodyguards with them. If you're going to take them on, you'll need a plan. And a damn good one, too. Don't do anything stupid. I know. Thanks, you two. Okay, I think I'll talk to Jigen next. He's another acquaintance who likes gambling. Maybe he'll know something about this.
Oh, did you hurt something?
I don't see Am I blind? I don't see the red exclamation mark. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Never mind. I see it now. It was hidden behind the shop sign.
Market is so fun.
Who are you?
No need to be shy now.
Junk shop. Meh.
See you again.
Actually, wait.
No need to be shy now.
Never mind.
See you again.
I thought you might have had another menu where I could like
Can we
pick up
talk?
anything I missed, but I don't think so. Although I don't think I've missed anything yet. Samson and Richie? Yeah, I remember them. They challenged me to a few rounds of cards. And it didn't go so well for me. Those bastards made out like a bandit. Sorry to hear. You know these guys were cheaters, right? Why'd you take the bait? I enjoy playing with a handicap. Living on the edge is the best way to live. A fool and his money are soon parted, and this guy's a very good example of that. Sadly, I missed my chance to back out, and I paid the price for it. And now I'm stuck drinking cheap booze for the next half year. Better not go blabbing to my wife about any of this, you hear me? Don't worry, I ain't a snitch. Wish we could mop up those assholes, though. They're raking in the cash at everyone's expense. Any idea who else got scammed by the double-dealing duo? I heard one of Aaron's buds got done in pretty bad. Don't know the kid's name, but he apparently got burned big time. One on the street is he's itching for a revenge scheme. Good to know. Thanks, I owe you one. Buy me some grade A booze and we'll call it even. So a friend of that Brad is a victim in all this too. They might have some info on the cheaters. I know go off on the wrong foot, but if we're talking payback, maybe he'd be willing to help.
Look at you! Working your ass off! Think I could tag along?
Huh? Oh. Speak of the devil. Oh, okay. Well, bye voice acting. Glad we got that one line. I got a feeling you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is actually usually the point where I tell you to hightail it out of my town. After what happened at the docks, I'll admit you've piqued my curiosity. I want to learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. This voice acting situation needs to be studied. It does. Just so we're clear, I'm not taking no for an answer. That's how you want to play it, huh? Actually, it works out perfectly for me. Okay, fine, but on one condition. I want to question one of your pals. You told him about the cheaters. You're chasing those ass clowns? Okay, that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, Sid's broke as hell. And no one, and I mean no one, messes with my bros, so I'm down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. I'm still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? It definitely feels like the voice lines were drawn at random. It really does. I've got nothing, but Sid might know a thing or two. It's probably hanging around the front of the Eastern Theater. Let's go talk with them. Hey, slow down a bit, will ya?
It's Aaron Way!
Yo, Aaron, you were amazing back there.
Thanks! Hope you come back soon.
Word on the street is you got into another fight. You're going to hurt yourself one of these days.
I keep checking for another side quest, but there does not appear to be another side quest.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though.
I bet the baby steps came with more voice lines.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks a bunch for the help earlier.
Sure thing, Pops. But you'll be on your own from here. Got it?
Hard to get anywhere with you around, you attention-grabbing punk.
Sorry for being so popular. I can switch into my costume if it would help.
Is that the voice lines? Okay. Hi. Sarah, what you doing with that? Oh, wow. Handyman bastard? Really? That's what we're gonna be called? All just talking about grabbing a bite to eat. Want to ditch this loser and hanging with us? Damn. Pass, I want to keep an eye on the old fart while he's still doing his job. I might learn a thing or two. I get you, and recon's important and all. I'll keep that in mind while I'm guiding people around. Good luck with your mission, Aaron. Catch you later. Wish you could have joined, though. Tell you what, Old Fart's probably gonna wrap up soon, so I'll join up with you guys after that. I think an all-out celebration's in order after we kick the crap out of those outsiders. When I get there, let's call over some hot chicks and chill. Better stop calling me Old Fart, you little bastard. Hell yeah, tonight's gonna be wild. So excited to hear all the stories about the handyman.
Let me ask you something.
That night, handyman bastard here. You want to know about Samson and Richie? Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost to them big time. But that's how the ball bounces, I guess. Cheating is only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's on me for losing, but there's something they did that got me pretty upset. What'd they do? Did they do you dirty? Tell me. I'll avenge you if they did. Thanks, Aaron. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset they broke a promise they made. Before the match, they said that if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. Even after I lost, they did... then after I lost, they did a heel turn, and I had to give them everything I had and then some. They told me if I couldn't fork over the cash, they'd put me to work at the Mezzaldom Trading Company. Are you freaking kidding me? That's where Armada comes into the picture. After that, I called up C and Hung and borrowed the mirror I needed from them. They came in clutch for me. If I wasn't broke out of my ass, I'd bet money that there are others who got suckered by those sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder those assholes. Any idea where they're holed up? I think they said they were staying at the Kowloon Hotel. They told me to head there if I wanted some revenge. Oh, I'll be getting some revenge, alright, but instead of dealing out cards, we'll be dealing out ass-kickings. Yeah, not happening. You're supposed to be watching me do my thing. So quit trying to call the shots, that's my job. Fine. Better hurry the hell up, though. If you start taking your sweet-ass time, I'm bailing, got it? Sure, do whatever you want, bud. Anyway, we still don't know enough about these guys. I'm gonna head to Newtown to do some snooping around. You coming with? Sure, whatever. Alright. On to Newtown, I guess.
Let's do this.
Okay, where are we headed? To the Kowloon Hotel. I want to ask the receptionist some questions. I should be able to get plenty of info out of him since Huey's my client. I'm sure they want this Almada mess cleaned up nice and quickly. They're probably kicking themselves for letting Mafia in the door. It's their fault for underestimating outsiders. So we've got them to deal with as well as these cheaters. If they're really doing illegal gambling, then we may need some backup. I might call up a couple of experts I know. What kind of experts are we talking about? You'll find out soon enough. Do we have an extra side quest here? No. I don't know, so I guess this really is the only one? But, yeah. I guess this is the only one. I keep waiting for it, because it says one, but, yeah, there's nothing else, at least not that I see. Unless it's in the Harbor District? Can I go to the Harbor District?
Off we go.
Sub-event. Okay. I found something. Hey, I found a lane. What's the lane doing here? Oh, right. Probably on patrol because of all this Almada business. Is there any reason why you stopped? Shh, quiet. Why? Oh, it's that Beauty's Blade chick. Imagine calling yourself that. Couldn't be me. Why are you trying to say that in front of her? Guarantee you'll have a sword at your throat. So, oh, she's that touchy about it? Anyway, just shut up. I don't want to get caught. Aw, you shy? You idiot. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass if she spots us. Do you really want the gold poking their head in your business? Point taken. Oh, she's leaving. So you two know each other or something? Thanks to work, yeah. I try to avoid her most of the time, but I haven't been able to do that lately. Uh-huh. Alright, let's get back to the investigation. Okay, well, I still don't know what the one at top is about. So... yeah, I still don't know what that's about. But hey, I found something that I didn't know was there, so... props to me for that. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I tried. Maybe there's one later. I don't know. Like I said, I've tried everything, so I have no idea. I'm just assuming it means this quest that we're doing right now.
So this is the Great Spire, huh?
But at least I looked around, you know? There's that. Hi.
Let me ask you something.
Welcome. Oh, and I see Aaron is accompanying you as well. How may I help you two gentlemen this evening? Got a few questions for Huey. We're trying to find those damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. We already knew that. I also knew about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing he avoided the worst case scenario. Had he not been able to pay up, he would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know at present. Sounds like their infos and lines up with Sid's. I'm gonna make those cheating bastards pay. I thought I wouldn't have to if Huey would step in, but they seem content with letting them roam freely. So you're fine linking us. If you're fine linking us that info, I'm gonna assume Huey's cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Okay, so those two aren't official agents of A, so they're of little concern to us. Really now? At present, they're relaxing in their room. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now.
Let me ask you something.
Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to be coy. I already know you've been keeping an eye on the Misseldame Trading Company. I could tell you're from around here, so I've got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I could reveal it myself. I'll let my buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off. Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around a few times now that I think about it. He's most likely a bracer, police officer, Huey spy. Right. Would he be a bracer? I don't think bracers spy on people, do they? So I don't think it'd be that. Huey spy is the one that seems the most obvious to me. But that's probably too obvious, right? That's probably too obvious. Bracers don't spy on people. This one's so it's probably police officer. Given that you're just doing a stakeout of this place, I guess that you're either a cop or a detective. Okay, and here I thought the Langport police were all useless, but you're out here trying to beat the stereotype. Hats off to you. Keep your voices down. If you wish to talk, follow me. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, asshole. So what can I do for the famous Langport prodigy and the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on the cheating duo? Yeah, all we know is that they're connected to A, but apparently they aren't official members. Got anything else for us? Let's see, I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind divulging this information. Like you said, they aren't official members of A. Two of them and the part-time gangsters have only just been hired. Okay, so Samson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite a stir back in Mizzledom. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck. They set their sights on swindling A out of their money, and they paid the price for it. They were collared and put on tight leashes. The two were given Jaeger dropout bodyguards, but otherwise they're being treated like dogs. To A, they're on the same level as the part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient. So in other words, they're expendable, which means we can bring them down without fear of retaliation. Yeah, what are you two planning? Plotting, rather. Nothing, he's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info. Right, anyway, just stay out of our way from now on.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
What's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
You there! How's some pasta sound?
Alright, let's go over things, I guess. So what's the plan? We gonna bust in their hotel room and rip them a new asshole? You wish. That'd just leave a big old mess for Huey to clean up. And I'd rather not be indebted to Huey. It'd also make it harder for us to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, I say we fight with cards. You want to gamble with them? That's right. You never struck me as a high-rolling type. I considered that option, but I tossed the idea when I realized Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. Are you confident in your card-playing skills? More or less. Although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Okay, so Jack told me you normally win 1 in every 3 games against him. That's not a small feat. What if I told you I will win 2 in every 5 games against him? You think you're better than me, huh? Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hale. If we challenge them by ourselves, the deck will be stacked against us. So I say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces, or more specifically, a jack and a Hale. You're the man with the plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at ya. You pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger. Tonight's taught me you can think things through. I've got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package. Don't blame you for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get in a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. The people in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. You don't have any relatives? Yeah, my mom died as a kid, so the people in town took me in and treated me like I was one of their own. Even Huey's had my back over the years. It used to be true of Lao Yi too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not gonna change. Got that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Okay, so can we go back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I bet they're on another level from us. Probably fancy themselves being on the same as Jack and Hale. So they want everyone to think so too, which is why they challenged Hale. But they steer clear of Jack so far. Which is fair. Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. You gotta be on your A game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easy against him. If we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating, any guesses as to what I have in mind? We gonna bait them with something? Oh, I get it. We're the bait. Bingo. Now let's go get Jack and Hale on board. Alright. Fair enough.
On my way.
Always got booze to look forward to.
I've got some news on the investigation. Been a while, you two. Sorry to interrupt. Didn't expect to see both of you together like this. An unusual combo, to be sure. Gotcha. I think we finally got a good handle on the situation. Pretty much exactly as I imagined. Those two can't pay up. Are forced to do groundwork for Armada. Those guys are the scum of the earth. We can't let them get away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. Even if you join up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hale, they might accept our challenge. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both of you and Hale. You might, but we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hale to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know you, I know full well you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think it's a solid plan, don't you think so too, Jack? Of course. But before we go charging in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? I don't mind fighting fire with fire. Okay, does that mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Oh yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of signs from Jack and Man. Don't got much time. Let's get right into it. I put my right hand over my face. I need you to discard the king. Okay, you'll do that when we're changing cards. Okay. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. Okay, and if I scratch my head, I want you to discard the jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for 4 of a kind. Okay, so I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're 1 card away from a straight flush, okay, then toss out any cards you don't need. When you do that, I'll be able to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. Why do I have a feeling you'll have to remember this? Probably because I'm going to have to, and I'm screwed. Got it. Alright, one more thing. Okay, if I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. Okay. I'll only use a sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always good to know when to quit. That's about it. Got it memorized? Oh yeah! Yeah, totally. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep, got it memorized. I'm totally not gonna look up a guide. Yep, not at all. Daybreak. Yep, totally, yeah, totally not. Let's see. This is a lot of stuff. Alright, I think we're good now. Got it memorized. All committed to memory. Yep, totally. Totally got it all committed to memory. Same for me. Sounds like we're all ready. All that's left is to call them up. But remember, we'll have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. Well, I'm sure this is going to go well, and there's not going to be any issues whatsoever. English.